Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from The Poor Farmer. Today we're going to be showing you how to thin your seedlings. So before we start, we would much appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this video. So, what is thinning? Thinning is the process of snipping out some of the sprouts so the one you left behind can grow stronger. But before you pull out your scissors, ask the question, do I need to thin? If you planted something like parsley or cilantro, which tend to be tightly packed together for the most leaf production, you don't need to thin. However, for plants like tomatoes and peppers like we have here, you definitely need to thin. Alright, with all that said, let's get into it. First, find a clean, sharp pair of scissors, then find the sprout that looks the biggest and healthiest. This is the one you want to keep. Carefully separate the sprouts you want to cut, and then when you're ready, snip. Remember, you want to leave the strongest, healthiest looking seedling to grow.
This gift of love and righteousness, scorned by the ones he came to save. Till on that cross, as Jesus died, the wrath of Jah was satisfied. My rebellion and sin was laid on him.
Be careful not to slip up and cut them all down. You should wait until the seedling shells have come off the leaves and the leaves have fully unraveled so you can best judge the healthiest plant.
There in the ground, his body lay, like off the wall by evil slain.
When planting your seeds, it's best to plant 2, 3, or 4 seeds so you can not only be sure they come up, but equally important, have multiple sprouts to choose from.
My fears are still when striding cease. Jesus Christ, my Sabbath, my peace. My comforter.
Once you're done, you can just leave the casualties on the battlefield, or you can clean them up like we did. Because of the way the Creator designed it in the wild, only the strongest plants would survive, and the weak ones would die off. This is one of the principles of creation, allowing the strongest plants to have offspring that in turn have stronger genetics, because their parents had to survive the rough and tough of their environment. This cycle continues over and over again, and makes species change over time. So when we thin, we mimic the Creator's process, leaving only the strongest out of the batch of seeds. And because of the way the Creator designed genetics, most seeds just aren't destined for success. So by eliminating the weak ones, we ensure we don't waste our time.
To my final breath, Jesus commands my destiny. No power of hell, no scheme of man can never pluck me from his hand till he returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand. No power of hell.
This process can be seen in our own lives as the Lord thins out the bad things within us that distract us from growing to our full potential, making us grow strong because we don't have other things competing with our faith.
Power of Christ I'll stand alone.
So if you liked this video and learned something from it, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.